Hey everyone, this is Mitch from Bucks Vintage Baseball Cards. Hope everyone's having a good day. Tonight I decided to get out the T206 binder and talk a little bit about it. I really love these cards. This is Addy Joss, Hall of Famer, Cleveland, and he died at age 31, so a couple years after they made this card. And so as I discovered this binder that my dad collected, so he collected the T206 cards back in the 80s, created a binder, and he put Honus Wagner on the side. This is what's left of the binder. I decided to get the cards graded, and then I actually have a collection of from 2011. Topps came out with these cards that kind of look like T206 cards. I think they're pretty cool, and they do have a Ty Cobb and some vintage players, Phil Rizzuto and Pujols, and so there's about, I think there's like 50 of them, and I think they're pretty cool. So I put them in the binder here. But this binder used to be in order of team. Every T206 card that he had about 460 raw T206 cards. So this is what's left. But he also had some other cards. This is a Mecca double folder, and I sent a few of those in to get graded. They're pretty cool. You can see the Mecca. They have the two players on them. These are T205s in kind of rough condition, so I'll just keep them in the binder. They're probably not going to grade well at all, so so here's Fred Merkle. I like the blue background there, pretty cool. And then this is called an old mill, this card here. It's in really bad shape. You can see the back in a second. Some polar bear cards. I really like the polar bear back and the sovereign back as well. Pretty cool. Check out that old mill. So I think back in the day, before there were binders or slabs, people used to glue these into scrapbooks, and that caused a real problem when they took them off. But when you look at these cards all together, I really think they look awesome. I mean, so these cards I haven't sent in. There's Frank Chance, and it's miscut on the bottom. It's actually a polar bear back. I'll show you that in a second. This is a Kaheen Southern League player that's a blank back, which is pretty interesting. There's Mulaney. This Pelty is interesting because it's one of the only horizontal cards. There's 6 of those. So I kind of like having a few. They're a little bit beat up. Have them in the binder, and you can see the blank back there. That's really different and rare. And then so you can see the damage on a lot of these is pretty bad. But here's Evers. I sent in Evers, and they didn't like it. They bounced him back. It's pretty nice. I thought it's a little rough, but not too bad. But so Evers is still in the binder, and I had to pick up a new one. There's Chance again. And here's Johnny Evers with the blue background with the Cubs on the shirt and some card loss here. So that wasn't going to grade well. This is really beat up Konichi. Some of these are in pretty good shape. A couple of Jacklishes. Here's one that's missized. So T206 cards can be oversized as well as undersized. That's just the way they cut the sheet. This Hummel here is a American Beauty 460, which is a nice variety of that card. And you can see the cool backs here, polar bear. And the backs all together look really cool. Like that, just you can tell these are all beat up. This is the Evers back, really beat up. But you know that adds to the allure of the cards. I think they do get beat up, and they're in bad. Some of them in bad condition. Some are in pretty good condition. Here's Kleinow, and I think he's miscut on the bottom. A couple of Joe Lakes. This Conroy, I had to get a new one because he's just got card loss. And this Mattern, it looks great, but then there's like somebody wrote something on top of them and it indented, and PSA said it was altered, so they wouldn't grade it. So yeah, there's Hunky Shaw from Providence. Providence used to have a team. That's pretty cool. This Manning back is cool. It's Old Mill, which is really nice. And then here's Hunky Shaw's back. That's not talk about how did that happen? I mean, that's crazy. So and here's one. How about that? If you pay for the card, just put a big stamp on it. Great idea. So and then here's some of the beaters that didn't make the cut. And obviously, I had to, over time, I've been replacing these through acquiring new cards. And over time, I'll be showing the good ones. But these are in pretty bad shape. But that kind of adds to the fun of it. So this is the end of the binder. And this is the way. I'll probably sell some of these cards on eBay over time. And but it's kind of nice to just have them like this as well. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this. Have a good day and keep collecting. Thanks.